Do you want to improve your English? If yes, then this is the right story for you. Today, we are going to learn a very useful story from Improve Your English. This is a wonderful book that contains 20 stories, and each story has a different topic, so you can read according to your interest. All the stories in this book are graded readers, which means that the language used in the story is simple and easy to understand. Also, at the end of each story, there are exercises like multiple choice questions, gap fill, and more. So if you're looking for a book to improve your reading skills in English, I would highly recommend this book. This is the first story from this book, and today we will learn how to describe a person's character. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to learn a very interesting story from Improve Your English. So before we start the story, let's have a look at the characters. We have 4 characters: John, Mary, Alice, and Peter. The Smith family were having dinner one evening when they heard a knock at the door. John was 17, and he wasn't expecting any visitors. He was eating his spaghetti when the doorbell rang. "I'll go," said John. As he opened the door, he saw a young girl standing on his doorstep. "Can I help you?" he asked her. "I'm sorry to bother you, but I lost my dog Sparky. I've looked everywhere for him. Have you seen him? He's a little black and white dog." "Sorry, I haven't seen any dogs lately." John lied. He didn't want to go out again. He had been out twice already, and he wanted to watch TV. "Thanks anyway," said the girl. "It's okay. Bye." She turned to leave, but then she asked, "Oh, by the way, what's your name?" "I'm Mary," said John. "Nice to meet you, Mary. I'm Alice." And with that, she ran off down the street. John went back into the house and sat down. His mother looked at him and asked, "Who was that?" "That was Alice, Mom," said John. "Alice who?" "Alice Smith, our new neighbor. She just moved in next door." "Why did she come to our house?" "She wanted to know if I'd seen her dog. She lost him." "Oh dear," said his mother. "Well, don't lie to her. Just tell the truth the next time she asks you." "Okay, Mom," said John. The next day, John was sitting in his garden when he heard a shout. "There you are, Sparky." He looked up and saw Alice running towards him. "Have you seen a small dog? I lost him again." "Yes, I have," said John. "Where is he now?" "He just ran away from me. He's a little black and white dog." "Don't worry, I'll find him for you," said John. John knew where Sparky was. He had seen the dog playing in the park earlier. It was a nice day, and John wanted to go to the park himself. So he decided to take Sparky with him. When they got to the park, John gave Alice her dog, and she thanked him. "You're welcome," said John. "But why did you lose your dog in the first place?" "I was playing with him. I threw the ball and he went after it. But then he wouldn't come back, so I ran after him and I lost him again." "Oh dear," said Alice. "Don't worry, I'll take care of him until you get back." "Thanks a lot, John. You're a real lifesaver." "It's okay," said John. As the hours passed, John started to feel a little hungry. He thought, "I don't want to go home without food. My mom will be angry with me." John walked over to the snack bar and bought a hamburger and fries. Then he went back to the bench to wait for Alice. Suddenly a woman came up to him and asked, "Are you Alice's brother?" "No, I'm not her brother. I'm John Smith." "Who are you?" "My name is Mrs. Williams. I'm Alice's mother. Are you taking care of Sparky for her?" "Yes, I am." "Is something wrong?" "Yes. She's supposed to be home half an hour ago." "Where is she?" "I don't know. Maybe she went to the cafe." "I hope so," said Mrs. Williams. "But you must stay here. I'll call her right now." She took out her phone and called Alice. After a few minutes, Mrs. Williams hung up and said to John, "Alice is at a friend's house. She'll be home around 6 p.m. Can you still take care of Sparky?" "Of course," said John. "I'll bring him to your house later." Mrs. Williams thanked him and left. As the sun began to set, John started to think about his parents. They'll be worried sick about me, he thought. He picked up Sparky and walked toward his house. It was almost 6 p.m. When he got home, his mother was waiting for him at the door. "John, where were you? I was so worried. Your father and I were looking for you everywhere." "Sorry, Mom. I was helping our new neighbor, Alice." "What were you doing for her?" "Her dog Sparky ran away from home, so I took care of him for her." "Oh, I see," said his mother. "Did you have dinner?" "No, not yet." "Well, let's go inside. Your father and I have something to tell you." When they were all sitting at the table, his mother said, "John, your neighbor Alice's parents asked if you could help take care of their garden while they were on holiday. Would you mind?" "I'd love to," said John. "Then it's settled," said his father. "Your neighbor will pay you for the work." "Great," said John. "When do you want me to start?" From that day on, John took care of the garden every afternoon. He mowed the lawn, pulled weeds, and planted flowers. One day, he even found a big spider in the garden. It was huge and black, and he didn't know what to do, so he called Alice for help. When Alice saw the spider, she said, "Don't worry, I'll deal with it." She went into the house and came back with a broom. She chased the spider away and said, "There, now it's gone." "Thanks, Alice." "I don't like spiders," said John. "Me neither. They're creepy." "Yeah," said John. John and Alice started to become friends. They often talked about their school and their hobbies. One day, Alice said to John, "I really like hanging out with you. You're fun to be around. I like spending time with you too. You're very kind." "Thanks," said Alice. At the end of the story, we have some exercises. Exercise 1. Fill in the blanks. We lost our dog. So I went to the Smiths to ask if they had seen him. Mr. Smith, his wife and his son John were very helpful. First, John lied and told me he hadn't seen Sparky. After that, he changed his mind and brought the dog to me. Even though I was disappointed with him at first, I realized that he is a kind boy. Exercise 2. Choose the correct word. Alice is a kind, friendly girl. John felt happy and sad. John felt A. Excited, B. Nervous, C. Upset, and these were the characters in the story. What is the moral of the story? Be honest. Okay, now let's do the exercises. Exercise 1. We lost our dog. So I went to the Smiths to ask if they had seen him. Mr. Smith, his wife and his son John were very helpful. First, John lied and told me he hadn't seen Sparky. After that, he changed his mind and brought the dog to me. Even though I was disappointed in him at first, I realized that he is a kind boy. Exercise 2. Fill in the blanks. We have 2 sentences. Alice is a kind, friendly girl. John felt happy and sad. For the first blank, we need a synonym for the word kind. So the answer is gentle. John felt happy and sad. Now for the second blank, we need a synonym for the word nervous. So the answer is upset. And this was the first story from Improve Your English. If you enjoyed this story, I would highly recommend you to read the other stories, because each story is unique and interesting. Also, at the end of each story, you will find exercises to practice what you have learned. I will definitely make more videos from this book. And if you're interested in learning English with me, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.